Hello, everybody. This is Amanda. I'm head of promotions with Orlando Hipsters. This is our local love weekend report show. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on some things coming up this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I hope that you will find time to get out there and enjoy some of this wonderful weather and enjoy some of the local love we have going on. All right, so first on Friday, we have Austin's Coffee Satellite Cafe is going on at the Falcon Bar in Thornton Park. That's going to run from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, all the way up until June 12th. Also going on, we have the Spring Friday Nights at the Morse Museum, and that is free admission, tours, and live music. So if you've been wanting to go out to that museum, now's a great time. Also coming into town at the Plaza Live, we have Tape Face. Any of you that like America's Got Talent, he's one of those big champions off of there. So definitely get your tickets and enjoy that show on Friday. A little more local, we have the J-Live, Skip, and Da Vinci re-release party, and that is for their debut, or for their album, I guess, called Until the Very End, and that's going to be going on at the Iron Cow on Friday night. All right, so stepping into Saturday a little bit, if we get over to the Vintage Garden Show that's going to be going on at Renninger's Mount Dora Flea Market and Antique Center. Well worth the drive to go out there and enjoy that event. Also, really big event here in Central Florida, right down at Lake Eola every year, the Spring Fiesta in the park. So that's a lot of fun, a lot of vendors out there, a lot of things going on. Make sure you get out there and take your dog and have a wonderful time and enjoy the park on a beautiful Saturday. Also going on Saturday, you got the Art and Brew Market at Orlando Brewing. Now, Orlando Brewing's a little off of downtown, off of Atlanta Avenue. Definitely worth a drive over there, especially if you love your beer. They have a whole wall on tap, and you can also take a free tour of the brewery. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Something else going on at the Hollerbacks Willow Tree Cafe out in Sanford. They have Springfest 2019. So it's right there in downtown Sanford. Don't miss out. Going to be a wonderful time. And if you've ever been out to Hollerbacks, you know that the food that they provide is already wonderful. So make sure you don't miss out on that opportunity. All right, so also going on that night over at Will's Pub, we have Big Eyes, Wet Nurse, the Nervous Girls and the Palmettes playing. So that's going to be a really wonderful local show going on. And we hope that you'll come out. And, of course, we all love Will's Pub out there. So make sure you go and enjoy their wonderful bar and just that wonderful venue. All right, so let's move on into Sunday a little bit. So on Sunday, we have the Dom Dallas Take It Tour coming to Saline, Orlando. So you certainly don't want to miss out on that. The Vintage Garden Market, by the way, will still be going on Sunday over at the Renninger's Mount Dora Flea Market and Antique Center, so you can catch it if you missed it on Saturday. One other thing out there for Will's in the morning, they've got the Uncomfortable Brunch. Now, they do this about once a month. It's always something completely uncomfortable is really the very word to put in there. They show the most cringy movies, and they expect you to try to eat your breakfast brunch there, and they'll provide some items for that as well. And this week they're going to have Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene is the name of the movie for the Uncomfortable Brunch. And again, that's at Will's Pub. I believe that is going to be starting out at 1 p.m., so make sure that you do not miss it. So even though it is a bit of a cringy movie, it's still a really good time. All right, so some things I want to talk to you about with Orlando Hipsters. I appreciate all of you, by the way. We certainly absolutely appreciate all your support. Thank you. If you ever need to get a hold of us, you can reach us at orlandohipsters@yahoo.com. You can always inbox us here on Facebook, and one of the staff will get back to you as soon as possible. Please make sure if you have some events going on, or if you want to be a part of what we do, go ahead and send us a message and let us know that that you have these events, or that you'd like to be a part of what Orlando Hipster does. We have a couple things coming down the line. We'll be looking in May and June to have our Local Love Fest. Now, if you've never been to Local Love Fest, it's a wonderful event. We literally have quite a few musicians. We have some poetry. We have art, including some live art on many occasions. This year we're looking at possibly having a live podcast being taped, so you can certainly come out and enjoy that. And of course, we also have lots of really wonderful vendors out there, and we're going to have some really unique options this year. So we are trying to get some of our bands and dates together on that before we let that out and let you know exactly where we're going to be. So keep your eyes peeled here for more information on the Local Love Fest. It is our annual big event, so make sure you do not miss it. All right, and one other thing to keep in mind, we are kind of growing a little bit here, and we are trying to get out and do a few more things than we've been doing in the past, and that includes that we might be starting to do something called the Orlando Hipsters Underground. So I'm not going to let too much out on this yet, but make sure you keep your eyes open. You're going to start seeing that show up here on our page a lot. And you certainly don't want to miss it. It's going to be a really big step, and I think it's going to make you guys really happy to kind of get more acquainted with our local love here in town, because that's what it's all about. So if you have any questions or concerns, reach out to us. We're certainly happy to answer all questions. And other than that, again, just thank you so much for checking us out on Twitter, Instagram, and of course, Facebook is where you find that wonderful post. But don't forget, we do have a website. It is www.orlandohipsters.com. And we look forward to having you guys check that out. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to wrap it up, but thank you, and get out there and enjoy some local love for yourself.